What up, everybody? Welcome to the last episode of the Z-Man Show for 2017. That's right, fam. We made it a whole new year, a whole nother year of episodes and all that good shit. So now let's talk about some bad games. This year, I didn't really play any out-and-out bad games. I didn't play anything terrible, like Life of Black Tiger or Destiny 2 or anything like that. No, but there were 3 games this year that came out that really disappointed me. So I wanted to talk about that in detail. I had another video planned, but that one didn't come out so good, so we're talking about these 3 whack-ass games instead. Well, I shouldn't say whack, just really lackluster. Well, one of them's whack. I'll tell you which one is that in a minute. But first up, the 3rd most disappointing game of 2017 is Knights of Azure 2 for the Switch. I thought this game was kind of cool. I mean, I like the art style, like the character designs, and it's a simple beat 'em up. But on the Switch version, at least, the frame rate is just god awful. It just dips down so much, and it really takes you out of the action. And even if that wasn't the case, the rest of the game would be pretty lackluster because all the environments are pretty drab, the bad guys are really uninspired, and they keep reusing the same bad guys over and over. And even when you level up, and even when you get more options for different characters or different weapons, the game doesn't really open up that much, and it's just kind of boring for the most part. I might recommend it for like $20 for like the PS4 if it runs smooth on PS4, but other than that, this game, kind of a letdown. It's always amazing when a Kickstarter game hits the shelves, right? Whenever you have something awesome like Shantae or Shovel Knight, or something shite like Mighty Number 9, or this game, Yooka-Laylee. This game was fucking terrible. Okay, I know some people really like this game, I know some people love collectathons, but they're just not for me. I love platforming games, but this game was just god-awful. I was going over some footage, and this game just irritated the hell out of me for multiple reasons. For one, the level design is absolutely terrible. It's like they had the pieces there, like they had a bunch of Lego pieces and just threw them on the ground and said, I did it! And even if that wasn't the case, everything else about this game is just terrible. General platforming, like the basic platforming, is okay. I like the character designs, they're very colorful and very cartoony. The graphics are very good, but everything else sucks. The camera is very unresponsive and just loves to just jerk around. It's like they were stuck in the 90s when they made that one. Anything that is beyond the basic platforming controls horribly, like the ball, like any of Yooka-Laylee's transformations. The swimming is very bad. Just anything that isn't basic platforming handles terribly. And the voices, oh my god, the voices are fucking annoying. No wonder they took out fucking JonTron, because he would have sounded even more annoying in this game with the racism. So Yooka-Laylee, this game, fucking whack. Avoid it. Next game, last game, this game pisses me off. And the most disappointing game of 2017, in my opinion, is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Now, I do think this game is technically more sound than either of the 2 games I just mentioned. The frame rate's fairly consistent, and it isn't piss annoying like Yooka-Laylee is, but just everything about this game just screams lackluster. For one, the graphics are a step down from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Like, there's just no style to the game, it's just so drab, so unfinished. Even like the special effects, like when Zero does his like tornado super, it just looks so cheap. Not to say the character faces are any better. It really does show how graphics can really improve models, because they use the same models from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But Marvel vs. Capcom 3 had different shaders, so when they put in characters like Spencer and Chris, they look kind of fucked up. And that gets me to the character roster, which is just poor. Look, I can understand the Marvel side, because when this came out, Fox still owned the movie rights for X-Men, so look, I can live with no Wolverine, okay? I can live with no Dr. Doom, no Magnus, I can live with all that. But the Capcom side is just miserable. But really, you're gonna have Spencer, you're gonna have fucking Chris, you're gonna have Nemesis, you're gonna have Firebrand, you're gonna have Arthur, over characters that people actually want, like, Asuda, or Kyosuke, or Captain Commando, or, I don't know, Jack Baker, or Leon. Just so many cool characters you could have put in, but no, you had to reuse the assets because you're for fucking lazy, Capcom. You guys are fucking lazy. The development of this game was so troubled. Like, they only had half the budget for Street Fighter V's DLC. That's right, not Street Fighter V, the full game, but the DLC for Street Fighter V. And not even the full amount of that, they only had half of that. That's why this game was basically just a giant asset flip of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Just to add insult to energy, the characters that were introduced as DLC, Monster Hunter and Black Panther, they were finished and already on disc by the time the game came out. So yeah, Capcom gatekept characters behind a paywall. Lessons were not learned from Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Lessons were not learned. But other than that, the gameplay itself is actually really fun. I actually do like playing the game a lot. I really like how Nova plays. I like Strider. I like the new characters. I really like Winter Soldier. That's about it. I do like the netcode. The netcode is definitely a step up from Street Fighter V and Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but other than that, just a giant disappointment. It seems like the FGC has taken a liking to the game, not as much as they did with 3, probably because of the poor production values and very poor impressions leading up to Marvel vs. Capcom 3's release. With Capcom Cup coming and going, they didn't really announce anything for Infinite there, if anything at all. I think that a poor reception for this game in terms of its critical reception and its commercial sales really led Capcom and Disney to rethink their approach to Infinite if they decided they want to go forward with this game as an esport title, or if they just want to abandon it and start from scratch, or just abandon the whole Marvel esports idea just in general. So we'll have to see what happens with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite in the upcoming months, but I'm not really expecting much. It's definitely going to have some tough competition to hold its player base, with games like Dragon Ball FighterZ and BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle coming out here in 2018. But, you know, it's Marvel. People have Marvel in them, and once they have them in them, they just gotta get it out somehow. And the only way by doing that is by playing Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, or playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the Dreamcast. But yeah, those are my 3 most disappointing games of 2017. I know a lot of people really hated Destiny. I don't play Destiny other than every time I hear something about Destiny 2, it's never anything good. And Battlefront 2, the Star Wars game, again, I mean, loot boxes and all that bad shit. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all that good shit. Go check out my top games of 2017, because that video is pretty fucking lit, like this video is. And yeah, have a happy, safe New Year's. I'm going to be in Osaka, probably making really bad choices, but it's going to be a lot of fun for me. And yeah, I'll see you next year for the next episode of The Z-Man Show. Take care, everybody. Later.